Alright, hello everyone. I better clear this so no one can see my mistake. So I'm going to attempt to make something that I thought would be easy, but this is my second attempt. I saw someone post a video when I was doom scrolling of them printing Hello World, but instead of just printing Hello World, it like goes through individual characters and then prints them to the console. I think they did it in Python. However, I don't know how to write in Python, and I don't really like Python because I just don't. There's no real reason why. I'm just saying that because I'm too. Here's the real reason. I'm too lazy to go learn a new language. I only need to know C because I only write in microcontroller. Pick microcontrollers to be exact. So I'm going to give it an attempt. The original video, I don't know if I can show a clip of it. So I'm just going to post the link to what I saw, and then everyone can look at it and say, "Hey, you did a terrible job. It looks nothing like the original." So I also must preface that I'm not a computer science major whatsoever. I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're going to create a new project, console application. Yeah, we're gonna do it in C. We're gonna name it Boogers, and I think that's good. Now I don't really know where to start. If we run this code, it should just print "Hello World," right? Uh, Okay, cool. One way we could do this is I know how we can do this. Yeah, so if we take this here and we print this about as many times as we need it, it should work. So, I did the first word, hello, and yeah, let's see how this goes. If we click the button, oh look, it does it. It's pretty neat. It goes too fast to see it, however, so I think I'm gonna have to, yeah, a little too fast there. I think I'm about to slow it down, and I don't know really how to slow it down other than, yeah, I think I'll make the computer. So what we have what's our clock speed? Yeah, I think I know. Let's see. Let's look for the clock speed here. So let's just do device manager. Let's see if you guys know what I'm doing. Let's see. Oh, it's a 13th i7 13700. Clock speed of i7. What was it? 13700? 2 point. Yeah. Ah. Yep. 2.1 gigahertz. All right, guys. I knew asking this was the answer. So we can do about 2 billion calculations per second. And so what I'm thinking is, let's see. I think if I want a delay of 1 second, I'll do, let's see, for loop, right? So we'll do a little function up here. We'll call it a delay, and then we'll just, yeah, and we'll do int I, because why not, is equal to 0. Int I, or I don't need to, yeah, I is less than, let's say, what's 2 billion? 2, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? That's a billion? 2 billion? It's like 100,000. I think that's 2 billion. And then I plus plus. How do you do? Yeah, it's brackets, right? Okay. I just programmed last week and I forgot everything. Let's just do, yeah, let's just do nothing. And then I think if we just do delay and yeah, let's put this in between every single print statement. I think that's good. So I went through and did the boring bit. Changed it to 2.1 because why not? And yeah, let's see. I think this will work now. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's working great. It's a little too slow now, but I think you guys get the gist, right? It's going through and printing "Hello World" by going through the letters until it hits that letter. That's not exactly what the original video did. If anyone goes and looks at it, but I think it's got the essence of what it did. Yeah, it only took what 24 seconds. How many print statements do we have? So it might be going a little faster than 1 second, but yeah. So I think it's a good start. I think it's a good start. So now we just gotta do the world part. So I think we just continue doing what we were doing. So I went through and did the rest of it. I forgot to put the delays, but it should work just fine if I click this button. Yeah, look at that. All right, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna speed this up. Let's say, what do you guys think? Like half as much? What's that? What's half of like 2 billion? 1 billion. Yeah, 1 billion and a 5 here. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. I think less. I think that should be fine, right? What do you guys think? All right. Yeah, actually, that works pretty well. You can see it's going on pretty well. All right. Now I added a delay to everything. It should work. Yeah, it should work pretty well, I think. Let's give it a. What happened here? Oh, I forgot one. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I think it should work pretty well now. Yeah, that works pretty well. And there you have it, guys. Looks like we're done. I think we did it. And yeah. All right, well, thank you guys so much. Tell me what you think of this program. It's pretty cool. I think we're at what? Our 64 lines. That's a cakewalk. The rest of you guys could do that pretty easily, I think. Uh, yeah, so I put my money where my mouth is. I did say to my friend that I thought this would be really easy, and yeah, it was. It's pretty easy. Now, all jokes aside, this is it's essentially what I was talking about, right? It does that, but it randomizes which letter it's actually calling. If you watch the video, you know what I'm talking about. It randomizes the letter it picks from. So random. To actually do this in C, I think I'll have to do. I don't know if there's a randomize. Is there a randomized library? Like a random library? Oh, I'll figure it out. So I'm actually write the real solution to the problem, I think. You can see I have a very strange solution so far. I don't know if this is the right way to do it. I don't know if this is what best programming practices look like when it comes to applications that aren't on a microcontroller, but we have a delay, obviously. I kept that. That's actually, kind of useful, I'd say. Is there a better way of doing a delay? I don't know. All I know is that's how you got to do it on the microcontroller. If you're in assembly, you have to do it like that. If on the PIC micro, which is what I use, there's delay functions that exist, and there's timers and all sorts of other fun little things. I don't know if I can make use of that here. But what we have is an array of characters, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, so we have an array of characters, all the letters in the alphabet, 26 of them. Yeah, so basically, less than the size of the letters, J++. Then we print that character, and then we iterate through the array. There's a delay, so you can see it happen, and so it should take 26 seconds. Obviously, I don't want it to take 26 seconds, so let's make it, yeah, let's just make it faster. Let's keep that there so I know. Alright. So it should be, I can't put a 0 in front of it? That's crazy. Let's build. Alright, so here we can see it then prints A through Z. I don't think I missed any letters. Alright, cool. Alright, now it's time to continue on working on my solution. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I have, let's set that. Okay, this is what I have so far. We have the delay still. It's, it's there. We have our main. Then we have our letters array, which is all the lowercase and uppercase letters in the alphabet. Then we have hello world right here. And then we have a for loop. And then the delay is called the for loop. And basically, we click this button and it prints A through Z. Actually, this is going to print A through Z as well as the uppercase letters. Yeah. So Z and then A, B. Okay, and then it does that, right? So we're off to a great start, I think. Now all we have to do is make it print hello world. Alright, so after bashing my head against the wall for a while, trying to figure out how to do it, I locked in and remembered a little bit from that programming class I took way back when, the intro to C programming. So let's just run you through it. I did the whole thing and I haven't ran it yet, but I can hope it'll work. It's been a few, I don't know, how long is this? How long has it been? Well, we'll see in a minute when I go back and look at the edit. So we have a delay still because otherwise it would just instantly complete it. It's calculating so quickly. And here we have Yeah, I just put it all in main because I mean, fuck it. So it took a little bit of time, as you can tell by looking in the clock on my computer. I bashed my head against the wall. I had to look some things up again. I was trying to do it without looking things up. It wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. So isn't that all? Isn't that what all CS majors do once they like graduate? They all like just go online to the Googles, ChatGPT now, and just like write this for me. And then since they have a good knowledge of what it should be doing, they're like, oh, AI gave me junk, or oh, I can change this into what I needed to do. It's close enough. Anyway, so I needed to pick. Obviously, the before we were like iterating through and until we hit the number here, like or until we hit this element in the array, and then it would print that and then move on to the next one. I wanted it to be random, so it's more in line with like what the original program was doing. And so yeah, you have to do time.h and c, the library. Then you have to like, I don't even fucking, honestly I don't know what this does. This is one of those Google things like, what the fuck is this? I still don't know what it does. Anyway, so you do delay. Alright, I keep that because, otherwise it'll print everything in like instantaneously and then it's over. I won't be able to see the cool little effect it does. I had to add the space and a exclamation mark because otherwise it prints hello world as one word, not two. And so this gets the length of this, which is what? I think it's 12 elements. So it's the entirety of this divided by the size of one, which would be, what was it, 1 byte per, 1 byte per, so it's 12 divided, I think it's 12. And then some stuff with arrays here, integer j, which is equal to 0. And it prints through, and if the result is equal to junk, which junk is basically just letters and the random number it chose. So like let's say it's 1, it'd be b. So if b is equal to the element here, capital H is equal to capital H or 33, it'll move on by incrementing this, so it'll go to hello world and then element 1. So instead of this being j equals 0, it's j equals 1 now. And it moves through the whole thing and prints the string. And yeah, and then it's so if we build and run it, you can see it's running through the program. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. It did the space. And it's done. It's done. It's done. It's almost done. It'll get there. Hmm. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's maybe I didn't put the right amount. We do have 34 elements or 54 elements, right? Okay, that was the issue. There you go. That's how it's done. I had to put a lot of thinking into this one. Some googling. Gotta admit, I had to Google some things. I was lost. Just for a fun little thing. So in the video, someone posted. I don't know if the poster. I don't think he did. Someone under the comments in that video. I'm gonna link. Plus, I showed you. There's someone that posted the code for it or the program for it, but they did it in Python. So obviously, it's not C. But yeah, they do random string boogers, things like that. I want to ask ChatGPT to convert it to C for me to see how well I did versus how well it did. Convert this to C. And then we're going to test this code to see how well the AI did. I think if we take all this and plug it in here, it should work the same way. Huh. You know what this looks like? It looks like AI garbage to me. Like, what is this? It's not printing all the way down. Well, don't trust ChatGPT to do jack crap for you. I don't know if this was... I don't know, is this what clears it? Like, it clears the... I don't know what this does. Anyway, this is junk. But yeah, pretty cool. Let's look at it one more time. Anyway, like I said to my friend, cakewalk. Who cares how long it took? Cakewalk. They should definitely hire me at like some programming place. You know, they could really use my talents. Anyway, yeah, that was pretty cool.